Hello friends, it is Mrs. P. Happy Tuesday and happy birthday to me. I am 49 years old today. I am feeling it in my bones. I told my husband this morning, he says, do you feel older? I said, I feel like I'm aging in dog years now, like my body. Oh, just the achy, the eyes that are giving me trouble, like all the things. But anyway, it is my birthday today, and I am going to stick with doing the things that I need to do. No rest for the weary, but let's do my budget. We are checking in with our week 2 budget, and then we're planning our week 3 of July budget. So let's go ahead and get started. Everything went pretty good this week. We ended up camping one night over the weekend at my parents' property, which is just down the road from our house. We didn't go overboard with getting things that we wanted. We did order pizza out the night that we camped so that we didn't have to cook. So we used some of our eating out money, but that's okay. That's what we have it there for. So let's go ahead and get started. Our rollover was $41.12. Mr. P's income came in a little higher, $1,039.06. Nothing else came in. So our total income for last week was $1,080.18. Okay. So then we had Google that came out for $2.99. Car wash came out for $42.79. Title came out for $21.39. Life 360 came out for $8.55. Mr. P's Hobby came out for $61. And iRobot came out for $31.03. So our total fixed expenses was $167.75. And that leaves us with $912.43 to roll into the next category. I did not change anything. I kept out the exact same amount that I planned on taking out. So this section for sinking funds and savings was $314, leaving us with $598.43. And then up here for our variable expenses, we had nothing that changed. Everything came out. I take all of this out in cash, and we didn't spend any extra. That looks like a 6 to me. I'm going to go ahead and fix it. So we can keep the same amount for this section, which was $335. And that left us with $263.43, which is what we are rolling over. And I'm just going to go ahead and put zeros down through here. And so for the buffer in the account, we've got $263.43. And that's what we will roll over to week 3 of July. So let's go ahead and check in our variable expenses so you can see how we did with our spending. This is the things that we keep up with in my wallet. So here's my little sticky. Oh, gotta be careful. The sticky side of this is so strong, it'll like rip the top layer of the paper off. I feel a hair. There it is. I want to get that off of me because it drives me insane. Okay, so for groceries, I went twice. Let's see here. Why do I have 2 different? Oh, I went to, is that when I went to, did I go to Walmart? I can't even remember. Yeah, because I went to Aldi up here. All right, so scratch all of that. But on the second, I went to 2 different grocery stores. I'm just going to put it all right here. I went to Walmart. Actually, I think I need to write it separate. For $77. And then I went to Ingles, which is our local grocery store. No. That was the grocery outlet, I think. Yeah. Grocery outlet. Goodness gracious. See, my mind. It wasn't even that long ago, and I still can't keep up with it. So, grocery outlet, we spent $16. Okay, that is correct. All right, then let's see here. Pets at Walmart, I feel like I should just put WM. I spent $20. Household, I also spent money at Walmart, and I spent $10. Eating out on the 6th, we got pizza from Pizza Hut. We had like a free pizza. We ended up getting 2 pizzas because we fed my parents, but we only had to pay for one of them. And it was technically only like $11 and something, but in my eating out envelope, I didn't have any ones, so I just put $15 back in the bank, so that will just like give a little bit of a buffer. Let's see here. Gas. Got gas twice, but actually I didn't get gas twice. We had to get gas for the generator. So we just filled up the gas jugs. We filled up 2 of those, and that was $30. And then on the 7th, I got gas at Walmart. Nope, I said I was going to just keep up with which vehicle we get gas in. Got it in my car, and I spent $40. And no unbudgeted stuff this month so far. So, there we go. There's my categories that I track. So, let's go back, and we can now budget week number 3. Cannot believe it. Oh, the summer flies by so fast. But I'm not going to lie. I will say I am kind of looking forward to a little bit cooler weather. It's been really hot this year. I mean, I know it's hot every year, but it just, maybe it just bothers me a little bit more this year. All right, let me zoom in, get this all ready so you can see all the numbers. All right, so this is going to be for July 10th through the 16th. And we have rollover of $263. Then we have Mr. P, and we are just going to budget that $1,000. And then other, we are expecting $400 to come in. All right, so this total is $1,663. All right, so we're going to go down through here. If I didn't miss anything, we should not have any bills coming out this week. So that stays a 0. And this stays $1,663 for sinking funds. We are going to have $160, and then for savings, $281. And that totals $441, leaving us with $1,222. Our variable expenses, nothing changes. So I'm going to go ahead and speed you up while I write all this in. All right, so we're going to have $125 for groceries, $20 for pets, $15 for household, $30 for Mr. P, $50 for Mrs. P, $15 for Miss P, $20 for eating out, $60 for gas, and $0 for unbudgeted. So this stays $335, and that leaves us with $887. Then go down to debt. We have no debt payments this week, so that stays $887. We are not planning on putting anything extra towards debt. Nothing over the summer unless I just get a windfall of money. I need to conserve money until I get Paycheck again. So we are going to put this as the buffer, $887, and that will leave us nothing. 0 based budget, because we are telling that buffer what to do. It's just going to sit there and wait until we need it. So there we go. That is our week number 3 budget. So far, so good for the month. Summers can get spendy because you kind of get, when school's out, you get a little bit more relaxed as far as going and doing things because you have more time on your hands. But we found it is really nice just to have people come to our house and not go out. I would rather spend extra on groceries than extra going out to eat or extra going to the movies, or, you know, all the things that you could do. We have a lot of fun when we just hang out at home. So that is, my mom was calling. She's probably calling to tell me happy birthday. I will catch her in a minute. I just like having to stop the video and start it again. So let's go ahead and do my meal plan for week number 3. Okay, here we are. Week number 3. This is going to be the dates. Oh, I've already forgotten. What was it? The 10th through the 16th. So 7/10 through 7/16. All right, so we have a lot of food in the freezer right now that we need to use because I don't want to risk anything going bad. We do seal our meats, like with the food, what is it, the food saver, like where you suck all the air out or whatever, and that does help it last longer, but we still need to get through what we have. So I was watching a YouTuber the other day, and she was doing what she called an anti-grocery haul, and she was just shopping from her freezer and her pantry. Now, I don't think she was going to the grocery store at all, and I can't do that because there's just too many things that we need on a weekly basis. So, but I am going to try to do my meal plan the next few weeks with what we have. So, with that said, on the 10th, and I don't know if you guys have ever tried this, but I have a few bags of chicken nuggets left in the freezer from where my daughter had them for lunches. And now we do eat them for lunch over the summer sometimes, but I wanted to try to use them up. We've also got popcorn chicken. So we've got 2 bags of nuggets, 1 bag of popcorn chicken. So I was looking online to see how I could repurpose chicken nuggets. And there was a thing about buffalo chicken wraps using chicken nuggets. So I was like, genius, I'll do that. So on Thursday, we're going to have buffalo chicken wraps. Now my husband will not eat this, but he may eat the nuggets with the chicken, the buffalo chicken. I don't know. He is so picky, but I know that me and my daughter will eat this. So buffalo chicken wraps, I'm just going to heat up whatever. We might even have chips with it. I'm not sure. But I know that all I need for this, I need to get some flour tortillas because I used all of ours for the pork carnita quesadillas. Oh my gosh, those were so good too. Flour tortilla. Oh my gosh, I can't even spell tortilla. Is it LLA? I don't even know. Guys, don't judge me. All right, I don't think that's right. Tortilla. I need to get some lettuce, like romaine lettuce. So I'm just going to put lettuce. And we're just going to have whatever I can throw in there. We've got Parmesan cheese. We've got mozzarella cheese. We've got other cheeses that are shredded and in the freezer. So we will just make do with that. So that is going to be Thursday. Friday is the 11th. We have pork chops in the freezer. So I'm going to do shake and bake. We haven't had that in a long time. Shake and bake pork chops. And I do need to get some more shake and bake seasoning. So I'm going to put shake and bake. We have potatoes. We have macaroni. We have pasta. We have all kinds of different things that we could use for a side. And I have plenty of frozen veggies in the freezer. So I am not going to buy anything else other than the shake and bake for this meal. And I'm just going to make do with what we have. Saturday is the 12th. We have some of that pork carnita left over. I separated into smaller portions and froze it so that we could use it later on down the road. So I'm going to do some loaded nachos. And we have everything we need for loaded nachos, including the pork. So I'm just going to, I've got black beans, I've got salsa, I've got, I do need to get some more Greek yogurt. Nobody even knew that I switched out Greek yogurt for sour cream. So I'm going to get some more of that because I used all of it. I made a dip, like a ranch dip with the rest of it. So I need to get some Greek yogurt, but that's all. Everything else we have, and I will just make do. Yeah. Just gonna throw whatever we can on there. All right, Sunday is the 14th. Oh, just when I said we were doing an anti-grocery haul, I do want to buy steaks because we haven't had steaks in a while. Let's see here. When was the last time we had steaks? Probably at the beach. I think it was the beach. So we're going to have steaks. I will probably fix some, I don't know, French fries or baked potatoes. We have all of that. We'll have lettuce. I can make a salad. So I'm just going to put steaks. I don't know what my sides are going to be. I do need to buy the steaks. Hopefully, we can get them on sale. We prefer like ribeye steaks, but we don't pay for ribeyes. We had a friend that was a butcher, and he told us about the chuck-eye steaks, which are very similar to ribeyes, but they're like half the price per pound. And so we always go to our local grocery store and get chuck-eyes. So that's what we'll get. They end up being about $8 a pound. I usually spend about $15 maybe on steaks for the three of us. So steaks that night. Monday is, I've messed up this is the 13th. The reason I know that is because my dad's birthday is the 15th, and so I know that's on Tuesday. Because my birthday is the 8th, my middle son is the 9th, my dad is 1 week from mine, which is the 15th, and then my oldest son is 1 week from my dad, which is the 22nd. So, and then my daughter is 3 weeks away in August, so we all have like summer birthdays. All right, so anyway, that's why I knew that the dates were off. All right, so Monday is the 14th, and we are going to do barbecue chicken thighs. I have chicken in the freezer. I have some baked beans in the cabinet. Baked beans go really good with barbecue. I have corn. I have all kinds of things. I'm not putting my sides. I'm just going to throw whatever together that we have. We have the barbecue and we have the chicken, so I don't need anything for that. All right, Tuesday the 15th is my dad's birthday, so we are going to be going out. Birthday dinner. When I said we have a lot of summer birthdays, I was not kidding. We have a lot of summer birthdays. All right, and then on the 16th, which is Wednesday, we have tons of hamburger meat in the freezer. So I'm going to make some Salisbury steak. And I have everything that I need to make that with, minus mushrooms. And I'm not going to even buy mushrooms. I think I'm going to use cream of mushroom soup in it, and that will be fine. I will probably fix some rice with it, since we're having potatoes throughout the week, and green beans, which we have in we have cans of green beans. So I'm not putting any sides for that. I don't need anything for this. I already looked up the recipe and double checked that I had everything I needed, and I do. So it's not technically an anti-haul because I am getting the steaks. We could probably get away with not having steaks, but I really, really want to have steaks. I am like craving it. So that's going to be like our splurge for the week. But our grocery bill, and we'll have to get milk and chocolate milk and juice, the drinks, because we, as you saw in my grocery hauls, both of them, we drink a lot of beverages. Somebody commented on my last grocery haul. All they put was junk food. And I'm like, you're not wrong. I mean, you don't come to my channel if you're wanting to, eat clean and healthy, because that is definitely not who we are. I eat a little bit healthier than my family does, but, food is comfort for us, and so that's just how we eat. So, anyway, that is my budget, my check-in, and my meal plan. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.